Okay, I'm going to start over. I'm outside today. We're reading from the Wheels of Life. This part's called Systems from Other Cultures. Aside from Hindu literature, there are many other metaphysical systems featuring 7 levels of man, nature, or physical planes. The Theosophists, which I looked up on Wikipedia because I wasn't very sure about what that is, and I'm going to put a note in the comments to tell anybody who's watching this, or when I go back and watch it myself, I can look at it and see. I'm not going to try to explain it right now, but there are notes down below. I know it. I read that it's a Buddhist, began as a Buddhist belief. Okay, but it was revived in New York City. Actually, I forget what year, but it says in the notes. So let's see. So the Theosophists, for example, talk about 7 cosmic rays of creation with 7 evolutionary races. The Christians talk about 7 days of creation, as well as 7 sacraments, 7 seals, 7 angels, 7 virtues, 7 deadly sins, and in Revelation 1:16, perhaps even 7 chakras, where it is said, "And he had his right hand 7 stars." Carolyn Myss, who has a great book about archetypes that I've read and done some work in, it's highly suggested. I forget what it's called right now. Carolyn Myss also correlated the chakras to the 7 Christian sacraments. The Kabbalistic Tree of Life, also a system of studying behavior and consciousness, has 7 horizontal levels distributed among its 3 vertical pillars and 10 sephiroth. I don't know what that means. Similarly, the Tree of Life describes a path from earth to heaven, as does the chakra system. While the Kabbalah is not an exact match to the chakra system, it does have significant parallels in that it too describes an evolutionary journey from matter to supreme consciousness. Using the chakra system in conjunction with the Kabbalah helps map the Sephiroth. There's a picture here I'll show in a minute. Evolutionary journey from matter to blah, 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 blah. Okay. Using the chakra system in conjunction with the Kabbalah helps map the Sephiroth onto the body and brings together 2 ancient traditions which obviously have common roots. Sevenness is also found outside of myth and religion. There are 7 colors to the rainbow, 7 notes in Western major scale, 7 days in the week, and it is believed that major life cycles run in periods of 7 years. Childhood to age 7. Interesting. Adolescence at 14, so then 7 to 14. Adulthood to 21. No, adulthood at 21, so 14 to 21. First Saturn return at 28. Arthur Young in The Reflexive Universe has described evolution in 7 levels, and the periodic tables of elements can even be viewed as falling into a pattern of 7 by atomic weight. Many cultures talk about energy centers or levels of consciousness similar to chakras. Although there may not be 7 centers in their system. The Chinese have a system of 6 levels of hexagrams of the I Ching, based on the 2 conscious forces, yin and yang. There's also 6 pairs of organ meridians that correspond to the 5 elements: fire, earth, metal, and wood. The Hopi Indians speak of energy centers in the body, as do the Tibetans. There is little doubt that there is a basic key to understanding within the correlation of all myth and data. Somewhere there lies a cosmic map for adventurers in consciousness. Hints have been dropped to the ages around the globe. Is it not time we pieced together these clues and began to navigate ourselves out of present difficulties? Yes, please. Fortunately, More and more research is being done now that supports the existence of chakras and their counterpart, the Kundalini energy. I hope that I can present enough of it within these pages to make this plain. I would prefer, however, to make this system believable to you primarily through your own personal experience and only secondarily through scientific evidence. The scientific aspects provide, okay, so I'm going to show you this picture, which is the Kabbalistic tree of life with its 10 Sephiroth circles, 22 paths, lines connecting circles, 3 vertical pillars, and 7 levels, horizontal bars. Pretty interesting. Skylar decided to come out here with me today. Isn't that nice? Okay, so let me start that sentence over. The scientific aspects provide little practical value in actually using the system other than intellectual reassurance. Since the chakras are ultimately an interior subjective experience, knowing about the chakras is only part of the journey. The real challenge is to experience them. So, in order to understand the merits of this most ancient and now modernized system, I urge the reader to suspend disbelief within whatever perimeters they find comfortable. Jump aboard the mystic bandwagon of personal experience and judge their truths from within. After all, this is a little more than what we do in reading a good adventure novel or love story. Consider this book a little of each, an adventure novel traveling through the realms of your own consciousness, and a love story between your inner self and the universe that surrounds you. I like that. Almost makes me want to cry. I can feel that deep passion inside of me. I'm stirred up by the love story between me and the universe. So mote it be.